This is the 9-year overview reading for Robinhood Markets Inc. That's ticker symbol HOOD, currently $10.01. And that's 9 years for the 2021 through 2029 time frame. It's currently September 28th, 2022, approximately 9 p.m. So the overall theme and behavior for Robinhood shares over the 9-year period, we have bumping along resistance, maybe breaking through, bumping along some more resistance, possibly breaking through again, but the majority will be like bumping up against resistance, or bumping along resistance, I should say. Behavior around the 9-year high, there's going to be a big move to the upside to, it'll stand out on a multi-year chart to reach the 9-year high. So that's a pretty bullish indication at some point in this 9-year period. Behavior around the low, there's going to be a flight to safety. And we're going to break down through a price level that we had on the scale of a 9-year period recently broken through before. So it could be like within like a few years of it, but it'll be a critical price level that we once broke down before, came back and rose above it. And then the Hermit card, we're going back through that same price level. 2021 for Robinhood, big move higher, would stand out on a 1-year chart. 2022, the rally ends, rally along a diagonal trend line ends with a fast sudden move to the upside, followed by a decline through that diagonal trend line and increasing volatility as we move forward in time. 2023, rally that increases with momentum moving forward in time. 2024, we have a period of volatility that ends with a fast sudden move higher. 2025, we have a prominent reversal. This would stand out on a multi-year chart for sure. Because of the scale of the scale of time that these cards represent, I would say that this could possibly be an all-time high year as well. That's 2025, but we'll look at that in more detail when we get into the pattern recognition portion utilizing Eso-Meta analysis. 2026, decline that increases with momentum moving forward in time. So it looks like we went from a fast sudden move higher, reversing, and then into a decline. 2027, an important price level highlighted at a resistance level, and it looks like volume and volatility really peter out at that price level. The completion of a rally in 2028. 2029, there's resistance that's met, and then we break down from that resistance level with increasing volatility as we move forward in time. The sneak preview card for the next 10-year period is a failed attempt to break through a key resistance that the street is expecting us to break through. So usually when that happens, what we'll see is we'll bump up against the resistance, come back down, test the support, and turn around and bump up against resistance again, and people expect us to break through, usually like do for a little momentary, and then you break back down through it, like it didn't last at all, and then you break through an important support level as well, and that's on a multi-year chart, my friends. Trade opportunity, I'm advised to trade around decline through multiple support levels. So that's what's involved in the main trade here in this 9-year period. Now I'm going to take a look at the pattern recognition portion. But before we get to that, guys, please do the channel a favor and hit that like button. We put out 90 videos thus far in the last 30 days. 90 free videos, 90 free predictions of stocks with 98% average accuracy. My friends, for whatever reason, I can make everybody else money. I do okay, but this channel costs quite a bit, so we're looking for people to send some support in the form of, they make profits, send a little bit back our way, show your gratitude. 90 videos were put out in the last 30 days, my friends. All right, check out the Eso-Meta portion, and thank you for your support, my friends. All right, guys, so not too many correlations as far as significators to timeline cards as well. These being the timeline cards here, these 4 and then these 5 here, each representing a year. High correlator, low correlator, theme correlator, trade correlator, sneak preview card. And so what we see here, a sneak preview card is kind of like a timeline card as well, but we have a high and a low in 2021 when we IPO'd, right? There's a notable move higher to out of the IPO, I believe. Yeah, it looks like probably like a 50% move out of the IPO, but then in 2022, really that rally fell pretty, broke down with a fast sudden move higher. So that fast sudden move higher in 2021 really was the beginning of a breakdown through that diagonal trend line, increasing volatility moving it into the year. We're kind of like at a low now, and it looks like 2023 is actually pretty bullish, a rally that will increase with momentum moving into the end of that year. So likely a good opportunity in the next few months. I'd have to look at like monthlies to really identify one, but likely a good opportunity in the midst of this like decline that we have in 2022 to open up like a like a smaller long term, like a 1 year long type of long term trade, and sell a long position there. Overall, bumping along resistance the majority of the time, and it looks like there's a trade. It doesn't really look like the type of stock that I'd want to hold on to, just because there's not a lot of clarity as far as another low or another high. But this is a pretty 2026 is a pretty bad year. It looks like 2029 probably not so good either. 2024 probably not the best. It looks like there's a lot of legal stuff going on in 2024. In any case, guys, that's the Eso-Meta portion of the 10-year. You guys don't need to take my word for it. Like if you're curious about the accuracy, you don't have to wait 10 years to see the accuracy. All you got to do is go to one of our daily predictions. We do the S&P 500 by the hour every single day. We've been doing it for years and years and years. We have a 98% average accuracy on that, 98% average accuracy on all of our monthlies. Check out the stuff, guys. It's all free. And then make your own decision. With that said, guys, follow that rule of karma. Make sure you pay a little forward, a little bit backwards, and all out of love, the universe will send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.